start skating in Venice?
1977. I moved to the canals with my husband John Michael, and saw some people skating on the boardwalk, and I had skated as a child. Our mom had the metal skates with a key, and we could put them on our shoes and tighten them, loosen them, adjust them, and I was good. So I saw skates, and I was dancing at the time, and bought a pair out of the van on the boardwalk. It was owned by Ron Walden and Suzanne and Phil. What was their last name? Mike. And they were the ones who started Venice Precision Roller Works and then road skates. So I started skating and met, my sister came down. She was still in high school, and her girlfriend, and we just hooked up with these guys on the boardwalk, and we slowly came together as a group. No one was skating. Then people were renting skates and buying skates, and we started doing a variety of different things. Terry was talking about doing stunt skating. Our friend Tanya did cone skating. You have that on video.
I've seen the cone skating,
yeah.
the slalom.
Right,
yeah,
slalom, yeah. Wind skating they did. Duke, of course, and Fred Blood. Duke, the king of the bowls. And I was dancing, so I, even though Terry talked about doing, the new wave music, which is what we listen to, the disco was being played in the discos, and the roller skating rinks played disco, yeah. And so that's what I skated to. So there's a lot of booty shots. There's a lot of stuff coming out now because of Rosenberg and Terry Kocha putting the website up.
Yeah, the Facebook Venice past and present.
So my mind is blown at the things I was involved in.
Can you put your arms down just for a second, Maureen, if you don't mind?
No, I'm under arrest.
Oh, all right, okay.
No, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, because it's clearer, yeah.
Sorry about my posture, but
no, that's fine.
I'm resting.
So what is this new Facebook page called, and why is it bringing things back again?
Venice skaters past and present, Venice roller skaters past and present. Well, the guys wanted to get together and put start archiving all the photographs and accumulate them from different people who were back in the day, and they started finding us, and everyone's submitting their photographs that they still have. I have a few, not so much. I have no film left. I did quite a number of commercials and TV shows and film, and I have no film. No, I have the Share special. One of the kids on this site sent me the Share special the other day.
Wow.
Yeah. And what did you do on the Share special?
There are three of us. Beth Graham, who's dear Beth, who's now no longer with us. She was a great bowl skater and a trick skater. And we fell in love with roller skating. A lot of movie stars came down and rented, and we showed them stuff. And she started a party out in Canoga Park at a rink every week, and decided to incorporate skating into her show. And it was a Prince Charming thing where three ugly ducklings, which I was one of, or three catty hens, I should say, not ugly ducklings, and Cher putting on magical skates, and meeting up with Prince Charming, who was Greg Watts, who poor Greg had to play like a ballet-type character, like a Nureyev in skates, and he's a pretty male guy plays guitar, and he's a good-looking guy. I kind of felt for him that he had to put on all the spandex, but he was really good, and yeah, it was wonderful.
So what year was this happening, and how old were you around then?
I was 22 when I started, yeah. Wow. 24 when I think I quit.
And when was the peak, the skating peak?
I'd say 79, 80. So 1980, probably. Or 79, 80, yeah.
And the radical skating didn't seem to stay around as long as roller dancing in Venice.
Well, I mean, I just saw a picture that Terry put up, and there's hardly anybody there, and Terry and I are dancing around the middle of the skate area. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was that summer. And the music that people were playing on the boombox was disco, soul music, rhythm and blues, disco. And at the same time, though, Duke was in the bowls. They were, because the skateboarders were there, and then roller skaters followed. So that's still going strong. Duke's still skating every week. And I don't know what you mean also by radical skating other than that. I mean, in the rinks now, you still have disco skating.
Slalom isn't happening down in Venice anymore, whereas roller dancing is.
Oh, still?
Yeah, slalom's kind of become a more of a rollerblade thing now.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I think, a lot more people that use roller skates. They're more dancers, more free rather than tricksters. They want to move with the music as opposed to tricks.
Well, that's what, you know, the stars that came down there. I was in Cheap Skates, for example, one day. The Rosenbergs, they were right on the boardwalk. They were the beginning. And Joni Mitchell walked in and wanted advice on skates and turned and asked me. And I was floored.
Wow.
You know, about these people that came down because it
was like Robin Williams came down and I fitted him for skates.
Right, exactly. And Joni Mitchell, I was a huge fan. Brooke Shields was a little girl.
Yeah.
I have her autograph. To Maureen, love always, happiness, and in her little teenage writing, like she was about 12. It was terribly exciting. Everybody got involved, and it was a culture. You know, the culture was we lived on our skates, and for us that was the bottom line. We did everything on skates. We ate, like Terry says. We went to restaurants. She bussed.
Skated into the Grauman's Chinese Theater, did movies.
Theaters. We had sex with my skates on.
You don't want to hear about that.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
And fell asleep with them on.
Having
stairs.
sex with her skates on, she fell asleep.
Climbed stairs. Did just everything. You know, from beginning of the day to the end. And, you know, everybody's style, everybody's personality came out. End of the skates, and I think that's how the slalom and the dancing and
punk rock
and the wind skating, everybody's soul came out. Like Terry Katcha and the wind skate, it was a natural. Terry's speeding and stunts was a natural. My dancing was a natural thing to come out, and we met up with our cohorts who were in their element, and it was wonderful.